Good job, and welcome back to another episode of Free Game, where the only thing that we do on this channel is what? Keep it a scat. Man, I got my brother Miles here with me today. Miles, tell him who you are, what you do, where you do it at, and why you do it.
Alright, so my name is Miles Grayson. I currently work at a consulting firm.
That's not what I meant. Oh. More like baseball.
Oh,
actually,
true.
Go ahead though. Do your thing.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
That's my fault.
My name is Miles Grayson. Recently graduated from Morehouse College. Played baseball for 4 years. So navigating that as a post-athlete. We're going to talk about that today. Let's get into it.
You ain't want to tell them about the consulting no more? Okay.
That's fair.
Alright, cool. No, that's all I'm saying.
That's fair.
Alright, so Miles, the first question that I got for you today is, what got you into baseball and what do you love about it? So what was the first thing that got you into the realm of baseball and what do you love about it?
Alright, so I'll say I'm a very competitive person.
You are.
So like my little brother started playing first.
Noah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was more of a hooper, but I was short, so it is what it is, right? So I see him playing, I'm like, bro, I could play this too. Like,
right.
It's not all that.
Okay.
I got into it. No.
Not what it looks like
At all, bro.
Really?
No, it's bad, bro. It's bad. Like anybody that first starts a sport knows, like the first 2-3 years, you're gonna be the worst one. So. Especially with baseball, it's just hard.
For me, when I played baseball, I told you earlier, I didn't play for that long. I played like Little League 3, maybe 4 years. I played baseball. First of all, I couldn't hit the ball at all. But second of all, I think it was a mental barrier for me because people that are young, they was throwing the ball. Like, even the 70, 80, 85, 90 range, and I kept getting hit. So then every time they was throwing, I thought it was over with. So after that, I was like, I'm done. Little League is all I needed to see.
Yeah, pretty much. Nah, that makes sense. And another thing that kids don't really realize, like, the point of the game is to fail. So you got to be kind of crazy to actually like stuff like that.
That's what's hard, and like, cause people hate failing, but that's genuinely how you get successful. Really, with anything that you do. Yeah. But specifically in baseball.
So it's like it's something that you kind of got to be cut for to really.
You saying I'm not cut for baseball?
It's your show.
Hey, you going crazy right now. You talking about hey, man. You ain't playing no more, is you?
No, I'm just playing.
Alright, bet. That's what's up. What do you hate about it? Or what's the most challenging thing? What comes to mind when I say that? What do you hate about it? Or what's the most challenging thing about baseball in your experience? I know.
Because it's so much, bro. It's so much. Like,
I bet.
Nah, it's so much for real.
What comes to the heart?
One of the main things I hate about it is the fact that I turn on the TV and watch the sport that I love. I don't see a lot of people that look like me.
That you don't see black people that look like you because it's dominated by the white race.
Pretty much.
Why is that? Is it because they have more knowledge? Is it because they start earlier? Is it because they're naturally better? Why is it not? Because usually, like, sports entertainment is dominated by black people.
Yeah, you're right.
But baseball is different.
If you notice, it's a conversation that's ongoing. Even in sports like golf, tennis, hockey. Yes. We started to get involved with swimming too, which is crazy. But most of the sports that require like a lot of money to participate at a younger age, you're not going to see people that look like us because it's
baseball requires a lot of money to participate.
Yeah, for example, like when I first started, I started in high school, but that next summer I went to travel ball. Travel ball is a $3,000 minimum, and that's just like with no equipment. Once you start adding in the equipment, the bats, the cleats, tournament fees.
The teams don't pay for that. You have to pay for all of that yourself.
Nah, you got to come with your own equipment.
Damn.
Yeah. So and then once you factor in travel as well.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? Because you fly into different tournaments. So we were. A lot of families do drive, but even then it's mileage. So you got to factor in the time off work, the mileage. So it's not cheap. Is what I'm saying.
It's not cheap.
So
especially if your son or your daughter, whoever, is not good at what they do, and then now it's bringing memories back where people be joking, all right, now if you're not good, I'm gonna pull you out because I'm wasting my money, I'm spending my money. So do you really care, or are you passionate about what you're playing right now?
Yeah, no, that's real.
That makes sense.
Real. But the terrible part about that is like even the experiences that you gain playing travel ball, they make you better. So
naturally
too. Yeah, like the stuff that I learned playing travel ball had nothing to do to like nothing compared to high school or middle school, whatever it was. Like,
did you like travel ball? It was cool.
Oh, I loved it. You playing baseball all day and you playing with the best of the best. So now you start to realize like, oh, okay, if I want to get better, I got to start moving like this. Or if I want to learn a new move, I'm gonna talk to him because he might not go to my school.
Because he got this move down pat. This is his specialty, so you can add that to your bag of your day.
He's hitting better than me. What is he doing? You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like it's a lot of humility and a lot of vulnerability in it too. Like coming to the point and conclusion, like, okay, I know that this nigga or I know that this person is better than me in this specific aspect. So instead of like, I'm not gonna tell him and I'm gonna just try to get better, be like, hey, bro, I know that you got this down pat. Can I just You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it sucks because like us as adults, like if you had something that you were better than me at, I would have no problem coming to you and saying like, "Yo, how did you do that?" You know what I'm saying? But as a kid, it's more so you just quiet, you just mimicking. You don't say nothing, you just mimic. So I don't know.
No, you're right though, and that's that societal structure that way we raised that we feel like we can't necessarily ask people and be vulnerable, be like, "Hey, bro, I suck at this."
Right.
I suck. Like, help me get better.
Yeah.
Help me get good. Because I don't want to suck. I want to be good. Because it's one thing to suck, but to suck in a public, like, space.
It hurts.
And embarrassing.
Yeah,
that's one of my pet peeves. I hate public embarrassment.
I do too. But that's something that, especially as a black man, you just got to grow up and walk into. Like, that was one of the biggest things baseball helped me with. Because like I said, I started late. So I did suck, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was the conversation. You're right. Sure. It was the conversations, bro. Like just talking to people that was on my team, mimicking them, and like kind of I'm not gonna say copying their flow, but writing some stuff down that works. Right. You know what I'm saying? If it works, man, I'm taking that. You
don't fix what's not broke.
Exactly. So that's right. That was a good one. I like
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you gotta keep that up.
Trying to.
Yeah.
Two-part question. Part A, what is your best memory of playing baseball? What comes to mind? What is your best memory of playing baseball?
I got two.
Okay.
So, this might be a little too personal, but...
Nah, it's nothing is too personal. It's free game. Let's be real.
You're right. Number one right now for me was my sophomore year of college.
Okay.
My great grandmother was able to watch me play, and I actually went crazy. I had like 3 hits that game, and also pitched. So it was just like a great day all around.
How old was she?
84.
84. She came out to the game.
Yeah, like that was kind of a big deal because she had never really seen me play like that. Because it was like too cold or be too hot. You know what I'm saying?
Too much the weather.
Exactly.
Too much going on.
Yeah. So that was number one. Number two, my first college home run. My little cousins, who I treasure like more than anything, they was there to see that. So they like in the stand. Oh my god.
You're going crazy,
bro. I come around home plate after I throw up the hooks. I see them like,
right.
What?
No, that's lit though. So they looked up to you.
Yeah, they still do.
What am I asking? What year did you hit your first college home run? That was your freshman year, or that was a different year? That was your sophomore year.
So,
okay, cool.
Yeah, so that was the same year. I'm just not realizing.
Oh, the same year as when your grandmother, great grandmother came to. Yeah, but So that was a good year overall. Would you say that was your best year out of?
I got hurt. I got hurt. I had Tommy John that.
Damn. That sucks,
bro. It was bad.
Shit.
Yeah, so it was like everything was
on a rise up and then plummeted.
Painful.
And how'd you get hurt?
Pitching.
What you tear?
So it's like a tendon in your elbow called your UCL. That's like
UCL.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it helps you like.
The pull
your arm. Yeah. But when you throw this way, like it stretches your arm back. That's not your arm not supposed to do that.
How long did it take you to recover?
The whole 2020.
So that year was done.
But it was COVID, so we was on the side anyway. You feel me? That year got canceled, so it was straight.
So you were good.
Yeah.
Do you still feel it?
When I play on the weekend, sometimes.
Damn.
Yeah, but I played that whole senior season with it. I was chilling.
But did you like feel it though? Did you feel like it was keeping you from being 100? Like, yeah, you were still able to play through it and be good, but like, were you ever thinking or did a thought come in your head, there's just something that's keeping me from like maximizing it?
I mean, yeah, but like the combination of pre-workout and Tylenol is a crazy thing.
True. I don't take pre-workout.
All the real baseball players know that.
They know. Pre-workout and Tylenol?
Pre-workout and Tylenol.
That's the hat?
Bro. My God.
Listen, current active baseball players, athletes. Pre-workout Tylenol. Okay, bet.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
So the best memory was your little cousins and your great grandmother, and then you would say the worst is probably when you got hurt your sophomore year?
Yes, bro, because I was doing so well.
Damn.
I was doing so well.
That sucks.
And for a lot of like athletes, bro, if you're in college, your sophomore year, regardless of where you go to school,
right,
your sophomore year is like you building the foundation for your draft eligibility.
So that's a big year. Because your freshman year is like you're a freshman, you're learning experience, like do your best, but
your sophomore year is when they start to see all the work that you put in your freshman
sophomore year does feel big.
Academically too. Yeah.
College, everything. Freshman year, like just get out there. Sophomore year is like, okay, I got a little bit of the ropes. Now I need to elevate.
True. That's a good point.
You didn't pay for anything when you was at Morehouse. Free. No debt. Y'all heard it. How did you go about getting scholarships or recruits to look at you? The real of the real. Like people who are looking at this like, damn, I'm trying to play baseball. I'm trying to get a full ride. Like, how did you genuinely go about getting that? Were you just good and they came to you? Or like, what does that process look like?
On the real.
The real. What niggas really want to know.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta be so humble in that situation.
What does that mean?
You literally have to be willing to just go sell yourself.
How do I do that? People don't know how to sell themselves. I'm gonna be honest. People don't know how to market themselves.
That's true.
I didn't know how to market myself. People feel weird with like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's a great point.
So what does that mean? Because you said you got to be humble, but you got to go sell yourself.
Yeah.
And I can't half-ass sell myself.
No, you can't. So I'll say what I did because I can't really explain to everybody on their personal level. But what I did was I drafted, with the help of one of my coaches, by the way. But
Your high school coaches?
Yeah, my assistant coach. I drafted a letter and added in a couple videos for me playing when I was in high school. And just sent that to as many coaches as possible.
Just throwing them out there.
Yes. And if I got any sort of response, I'm calling it immediately. Like,
proactive. D1, D2, D3, JUCO, all of it.
I ain't calling no JUCO.
I couldn't.
My bad. I ain't calling
no JUCO.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, knew you was better than JUCO.
Nah.
Not even.
No, that's no disrespect, bro. Because some of the JUCO players really hard. I was in IB in high school, so I couldn't explain that to my folks. Like, oh yeah. I did IB in high school, but I'm going to a junior college. You know what I'm saying?
Academic and JUCO crossover.
Yeah.
I don't really know too much about like the JUCO in general at all. All I hear is like some people who still want to continue their career or play, like they'll go to JUCO if that's their last option.
Yeah.
But that's as far as I know about like what JUCO really is.
JUCO is community college.
Oh, it's not a university or a 4-year college.
No. No, those are 2-year schools. So if you go to JUCO, you only have 2 years. So it's a community college. So that's what I'm saying. Like if I told my parents I did IB, and then they're like, "Oh, you going to community?" Like what?
To get an associate's degree.
I mean, yeah, you could go get an associate's degree.
I'm saying like say you can't get a what?
Bachelor's.
So say I played JUCO for 2 years, nothing happened for me. I can't go to another JUCO school because you have to be enrolled.
No, you could. You can get as many associate's degrees as you want. I think.
Oh yeah, you can.
Not sure. But
there's a limit on baseball.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is. It's 26. So you can't play past 26.
In college.
In college, right.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. That's all NCAA sports, though. You can't play past 26.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, so that's why you have people that's in the league like 5th-year seniors, sometimes 6th-year seniors.
Them red shirts and stuff like that.
As long as you under 26, you're good to go. And you're eligible. You can play.
Under 26, academic eligible, you can play. I be seeing some grown men play with some little boys.
Mm-hmm.
So the advice, draft the letters.
Send the videos.
Send the videos. Your videos has to be you. That's your performance, your skill. Hopefully they good enough.
In the game.
In the game.
Yeah, don't send no practice work.
Like send the real deal,
in the game,
real.
Bro.
Like, come on, what you got going on?
Folks don't want to see that, bro, because anybody can hit good in the cage. Anybody can feel.
We want to see you playing
in the game
and playing against somebody competitive.
They can't really tell that from the video.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you gotta know how to market yourself.
No, you're right.
That's that selling.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
But you definitely gotta see the game footage. Because the funny part is, like, my little brother just got into Texas Southern. So he's playing for them.
Yeah. Shout out Noah.
Man, for real. Shout out Noah.
I like Noah. He cool.
His whole senior year, or really his junior year, he's recording everything from the game.
Out of high school.
Like pitching, hitting, outfield, everything. Posting it on Twitter. That's how he got his offer.
That's good.
Yeah.
You gotta put yourself out there. And in all honesty, this might be biased or insensitive to say, but I feel like it's easier to sell yourself nowadays than it was for our parents and our grandparents because literally it's not even that many platforms. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Shoot, if you want to, throw it on Facebook and Snapchat too. Yeah. But I'm saying though, like put them on the platforms and more people see your content than you know. Just because everybody don't react or like or comment, people see it. People see it.
They do.
I see it. You see it. You might scroll. It might not keep your attention, but nonetheless,
it's you being there.
Yes, you being there. People see it. So if you consistent, one day
it's gonna blow.
Or somebody gonna be like, you know what, let me just see what this person is talking about.
Yeah.
And you gotta make sure it's good at that time.
Facts. All you gotta do is just put yourself out there. You never know what kind of.
It'd be a mental thing. People be scared or don't feel like they deserve to put themselves out there. That's what I think. People feel like they don't deserve or they're not at that mental level to put themselves out there. That's what I genuinely think it is. Go ahead.
I think it's also what we was talking about earlier, the fear of failure. Kids
especially when it's something you're passionate about or something that you like.
Ooh, no, you're right.
Because we be like,
that'll hurt your heart. That'll hurt your heart.
Because that'll hurt your heart. But what'll hurt your heart more and worse is never trying.
True.
Like, could I have blown in this area? Before somebody blows, like, they're just another regular person or non-celebrity until they're like, damn, I'm actually good at this, great at this.
Overnight.
You know what I'm saying?
Twister said that, overnight celebrity. That's a real thing.
That's how I am with the content creation now, because even beforehand, I knew I'm good at speaking, communicating. I like hosting shows, this and the third, and it feels natural.
Yeah.
And people would come up to me and be like, Grayson did so good, oh my God. And to me, I was like, yeah, I know, I appreciate it, but I didn't think it was like nothing special because like, it's just me doing.
That's how you know you're doing something that you love though, when it don't feel like work. You feel me? When it don't feel like work. That
was a great bit.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to current and or active baseball players that are watching this and currently in the game? What advice would you give, real advice, to current and or active baseball players in the game?
I'll say this.
I'll get some water while you answer.
It's really three main things, bro.
Talk to me.
Regardless of what level you at, how long you got left, enjoy every single second of it.
That's real.
Because sports, regardless of what sport it is, all sports are a kid's game. They're meant for kids. Professionals are like less than 1% of the population. You feel me? Like that's just not normal. Right. You being a professional at your sport in society is not normal.
It's a small community.
It's a small inside of a small.
Like
it's very tiny.
Morsel,
like,
if you will.
It's very rare that you become a professional at your sport. And that's not a discredit to you or your work ethic. That's just the normality.
That's just the truth.
Yeah. Okay. So enjoy every moment of it, because even if you are a professional, it will end one day.
One day.
You feel me? So regardless of what sport you play, also realize that there's somebody better than you.
Shit.
There's always somebody.
I don't want to realize that.
I'm just saying, there's somebody. So whenever you wake up, dang, I got 6 o'clock workouts. I don't want to go. I'm tired. It's cold outside. It's raining. Whatever it may be, it's somebody better than you.
That shit hit home.
There's always somebody better than you. And if you're okay with just letting that next person be better than you, you might not be an athlete.
It might not be for you.
It might not, whatever. No, I'm not even saying what sport you playing. Just in general, if you're playing any sport and you're okay with somebody being better than you, you're not an athlete. Honest to God.
Because the athletic mindset is I'm the best.
Competitive at all times.
Shit.
it don't stop, bro. Like it don't.
And that's why you have to love what you do, because if you don't love it, you ain't even gonna have the energy and the passion to keep going, to want to keep going.
You're not. Because when that clock say 3 seconds left, or it's the bottom of the ninth inning, you're not gonna care.
Me being tired versus you saying let's get it.
You feel me? Shit. Because if I look over, if you my teammate, Chris, I swear to God, bro, I got into a fight one time over this.
No.
So it was a situation when I was in college.
Okay.
And one of my teammates was real chill. He wasn't on scholarship or nothing. He was a walk-on, whatever. So we playing in the game. It's a close game. Mind you, we playing somebody that we don't really worry about.
Right.
We up maybe 6-2.
Okay.
We played 9 innings, so it's like the 8th inning or something like that.
Right. Bottom of the 8th.
I mean, we
it
up.
Don't matter.
Yeah, we up.
Top, bottom, side,
yeah.
8th.
You know a little something. You know a little something. Okay. So he hit a ground ball to shortstop. Jogging up the first base line, just chilling. He's out. Then come back. Mind you, he's a fast runner. I should have said that first.
Okay.
Very fast
He's
runner.
very fast.
Very fast. But he's jogging, just coasting. All right, he's out. We get back around. They come back. Now it's a tie baseball game.
Damn.
Exactly.
They come back in the bottom of the top of the.
That was we was away, so it was the bottom of the 8th. So now we in the top of the 9th. We gotta score, right? Or the game, or no, it's still tied. It was tied.
But still, though, nonetheless, y'all got to score.
We got to score, right?
That's the mindset.
So we end up coming close to scoring with 2 outs.
Uh-oh.
Dude comes back up to the plate, right? He does the same thing again. It's a man on third. It's a man on second. He hits a ground ball to shortstop. He's running up first base line, but because he hit a ground ball, he's jogging.
Because he's like, I'm out.
So to me, that was just like...
Lazy, nonetheless. You should drive through.
Exactly.
You never know what could happen.
So when he came in the dugout, before I go to third base, he comes in the dugout.
Shoot him,
Bro, I was in his face,
I'd be scared of you.
It was bad. I don't get really mad often, as you know. I don't get mad.
You were passionate.
But that...
Are y'all cool?
Yeah, we still cool.
Okay.
Because it's like one of them learning moments. He was younger than me. He was a year younger than me. So
okay.
He think he hot. Like, the interesting part about
he
sports
was you at that point?
Yes. Like, he was a freshman.
That's
he
how
thought he
it
was
be.
all that. So, I'm in his face. I'm on his ass. Excuse me.
No, do your thing.
Oh, okay.
You on his ass.
Bro.
As you should be, though.
It was bad, though. Like, we got to throwing blows in the dugout in the middle of the game.
Oh, y'all are fighting.
Yes. Because
I know you said fighting, but I thought this was like...
No.
Oh.
Like that, we on a away trip, so it's like our my mama understands. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really care.
So you're good.
I don't care.
True.
But at that point, it was like we throwing blows, like for real. Coach
what is everybody else doing?
Breaking it up.
Oh.
But coach wasn't mad at me because he was like, I did the same thing if I was your age.
You lost.
Yes, we lost the game.
No, the fight.
No, hell no.
Okay.
Well, I ain't gonna say that because he probably gonna see it. It ain't like that. I ain't gonna say
I need to make that the first couple of seconds.
Oh my god.
No, I'm playing.
Bro.
I'm listening though.
But no, bro, like that shit really pissed me off, like for real. If you're gonna do anything with me and I'm on your team, we both gonna be the best at what we doing. Or we just not gonna fucking do it. You feel me?
That is shit.
We not gonna do it.
Cause why are we doing it if we're not doing it?
Even when it comes to work, like you and Josh, if y'all niggas not on your, lock in. You feel me? Because I would expect y'all to say the same thing.
It's really as simple as that. People make life harder than it really has to be or should be. If you're not gonna do it, then why are you doing it? Unless you have to do it.
That's different though, because we have to work. We have to work to pay for bills. You know what I'm saying? So if it's shit that you don't want to do, then it's like, all right, but nigga, you know you gotta pay your rent. How else you gonna pay your rent?
I agree.
You feel me?
What's the boy name that you fought? Oh. Aaron?
He's a child of God.
Okay.
His name is Child of God.
C.O.J. What I got on here? You talked about this a little bit earlier, and I think this is kind of what we touched around, but just to focus it in, what's a hard truth of baseball that people have to come to accept?
It's boring.
Cheekings.
I can't lie, bro. Like if you don't know what's going on, if you don't know nobody that's playing, if you don't give a damn, it's boring, bro.
It's boring.
But if you really look at it, that's all sports. If you don't care about basketball, it's gonna be boring.
You have to love the mechanics of the game.
You know what sport is actually really interesting to watch when you know the rules? Soccer.
I was about to say that. You ain't getting that chance. I don't know the rules.
But you know enough. You feel me? Because
you know Josh and all of them, they be in the chat talking about soccer going crazy.
What did you say?
But they look passionate. I mean, Y'all, Uche is our nigga. He be here during the summers for his internship because he's still in college. But anytime they bring up soccer in the chat, Uche is in the chat like he stays here in Houston actively.
That's funny.
The truth is, it's boring and you gotta love it.
You gotta love it. That's just all sports, bro. And the reason that I'm just so passionate about that,
right,
and even sports in general, is just like because it's a correlation to life.
Everything is.
You think about it, everything is circled around life. And sports is just a micro mechanism that you can use to explain that shit to anybody of any age. Like, no, you didn't win. Okay, sometimes you're gonna take a L in life.
Great analogy of
you feel
life,
me?
Man.
He took the ball from you. He's gonna reach in your pocket and take money anytime they can.
Yeah, he beat you. Cry about it. Now what are you going to do about
it? Exactly.
Now that's real.
You gotta master being okay with losing too, and that's the biggest thing that I feel like I want to translate to down the road when I got kids.
Yeah,
you feel me? Because it's like if you're not okay with, especially as a black man, bro. Some people gonna spit in your face. Some people gonna look you.
Somebody would, but
not like that. I'm not spitting in your face. But somebody. You gonna catch a loogie.
What? Nah, but
for real though, like it's gonna be some times where you're just like, no, we're not gonna give you opportunity because of what you look like. You gotta be okay with losing.
Some people gonna get in your. Some people gonna make you mad, frustrated, angry.
Yeah,
you gotta be able to control it too.
Exactly.
That's the biggest thing.
Exactly.
Control.
Exactly. That's a good one.
Control.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy.
Did you wish you made it to the MLB? Uh-oh. That's a serious question.
It is a serious question. Me and my homeboy Kayla be talking about this all the time. Honest to God, anything is possible. When I say anything is possible, no, that's
water is great, man. I'm sorry. I be drinking like 4 a day now.
That's Trader Joe's, right?
Yeah, it is.
You know about that. That shit good.
Okay.
But the thing about the pros, bro, I don't like pro ball because I know it's a business. It don't seem fun no more. You feel me? Like every little thing you do is judged by some white man in a suit that might not have ever played the game before. Regardless of what sport you play, basketball, football, baseball, it don't matter. It's somebody in a suit sitting at a desk that's judging every single outcome you have on that field or court.
Yeah.
That probably never played at a high level. So I personally, of course, every little kid wants to go play in front of all them people with your name on the Jumbotron and playing your favorite song. When
your jersey in the store.
Come on, man. That sounds amazing. But when you actually sit back and look at the always on the road, never really seeing your kids grow up. Yes, you're making millions of dollars, but what's the millions of dollars worth if your kids don't have a relationship with you? And this is not knocking nobody that's professional. I'm jealous.
No, but you're real though. That's real.
That's a side.
That's just. I was about to say that's not even negative. That's just a side of it, like you just said. That's just a side that people don't think about as often because people let me make it, and then when they make it, they hit that boom and like, oh shit.
Yeah. It's a quote that I think it was Jay-Z said. It was either Jay-Z or Drake, some rapper.
Right.
One of them two. It was like it's lonely at the top.
Because everybody can't get there. Nope. I'm going to be honest with you. I come from Covington, Georgia, and I'm one of like, out of my friend group of like 8 of us, I'm the only one who's graduated from college.
Wow. First of all,
we haven't even talked about that.
Congratulations to that. First of all.
I love them like my brothers.
Yeah.
I really do. I still keep up with them. I talk to them not as much or as often because we're in 2 different paths now. But I say that to say like, I locked in, I focused, I wanted to grow and keep growing and keep going. So I went to the University of Georgia. I got my 2 degrees. I got my minor. We're working at beep right now. You ain't finna get me. We working. No, that was crazy. We working at a good firm right now. You know what I'm saying? Like money is coming in, but it's slick lonely. Like, hey, you have to make friends and meet people like in that area. Like, I got the opportunity to meet you, getting closer with you. But like the people that you grew up with, man, like you don't just forget about them. Or some people do. I don't want to.
I don't want to, right?
Some people just, I'm great. I don't want that lifestyle. So it's hard because we don't have the same money. We don't have the same travel. We don't have the same. So when you don't have nothing in common, it's hard to connect.
I don't like how, even going down that road that you're talking about right now, I don't like how sometimes when you reach into that different level of life that you've always been aspiring for, like you said, you went to college, you graduated, now you're doing great for yourself. Sometimes they'll be the one that push you away.
Yeah.
You feel that? Like they'll be before you even get a chance to act different.
You know, that's so crazy that you say that.
Before you even get a chance to act different, they already, Mr. Hollywood, you don't mess with us no more. I'm like, bro, I'm literally trying to tap in.
A lot of people be going through similar things because for you to even say that out of your mouth is what's crazy. And on one end, I hate that it happens, but on another end, I'm going to go one step further. I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it. Will I say I respect it?
Right.
But I would say I understand it because going back how you say you got to be okay with losing sometimes and supporting your other people, I understand it because if you are winning and winning and winning and winning and winning and winning and winning, people can sit here and say, yeah, just be happy, be supportive. But the way I feel about myself, you just being who you are as a person is making me feel like a loser, like I suck. And I know that's not your intention and I know that you love me, but that's how I feel.
Right. Damn.
And I need to get on my boots and get my shit together. And I'm like, okay, let me get up there. Yeah. But until I do that, until I get over that mental hurdle, you make me feel like shit. And I came with that because that's what I think some of my friends say. I try to check on how you doing, I'm okay.
That's it.
And I can tell they don't want to get into it when they know I love them. But I understand.
That's just the kind of deal with humans. Can't really change nothing.
That's why I love psychology, because you ain't never lied.
Man.
That's the kind of dealing with humans. People don't act like they're human, though. People want to act like, oh, yeah, I'm happy for you and I'm supporting you. Yeah. When people walk past you every day, how are you? Oh, I'm good. You just had the worst day of your life, brother, talking about something you good. Because people's mindsets, we're so trained to, oh, I'm good, I'm great, I'm supporting, instead of feeling what you're actually feeling as a human. No, nigga, I'm not good. I'm actually mad. Right. I'm angry.
But we've also been, especially us as men, we've been trained to feel like nobody really give a damn at the end of the day.
We ain't lying.
You feel me? Like
I feel like that's hard. I feel like people, we're also trained to think people are supposed to give a damn a certain way. Because I can give a damn about you, Miles, but I'm not going to call you every day, all day, for 24 hours trying to check in on you. And I used to think, damn, they don't call me or talk to me 5 days out the week. That person is trying to build and live and create their life just like you are trying to do.
I don't have time to do that. Wow, yeah, you're right. I kind of feel bad because sometimes that's my relationship with my LB is like, I don't talk to them as much as everybody. Like, we be in a group chat, I don't be talking 24/7, 24/7. I just be sitting there spectating. You're like, damn, we ain't heard from you. Woo. Like, damn, I still love y'all. Right. But I'm building something right now. I can't.
My mindset.
Different.
If I'm spending time, 15 hours in a group chat talking.
Not making no money.
Everything's about time. And how you delegate and prioritize your time. Ooh-wee.
Talking about something, Chris.
How do you feel that you didn't make it to the MLB?
Started too late.
What you mean?
With baseball, I can't speak to no other sport, but I know except basketball. Basketball, you gotta be 6'5" plus.
Okay.
Football, you gotta be 6'5" plus.
Let's deal with baseball now.
But
no specialty.
Man, baseball, you gotta know people, bro. You gotta know people that know people, and they gotta know people. You feel me? So
connections.
Yeah, man.
Resources.
My God, you can be the greatest bat to ever come out of your city, but if don't nobody know of you, if don't nobody got no connections, no pool that knows of you, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Because there's too many people that play the sport of baseball. You got to think about it. This going to sound so messed up, but it's not like that. The same price that they pay for you. Say you're a stud, like you just the 5-star recruit. Right. But nobody knows of you. You're in a country city where it's like maybe population 200 people. But you're a dog. Like all 5 tools. If they can...
I'm a dog.
Roof. If they can pay... if they can pay 5 people in the Dominican Republic the same price that they paying for your contract, do you know who they're going to go with first?
Them people. 5 people.
That's why not? It's cheaper. It's businessmen that run the office. Remember?
People forget that it's business. Like
it's a business.
That politics, it's a business.
It's a business. It's nothing personal. Yeah, you are. But I can get 5 14-year-olds for the same price as this one 18-year-old. You feel me? Because they'll sign them at 14 now. And bring them to the U.S. Damn. Yeah. Bring them to the U.S.
You can do that?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Bring them to the U.S., train them. Now you locked into my organization. It's so systematic. I don't want to say that word, but...
My uncle played college basketball for Kansas State.
Yeah.
And he played for like 2 years before he got hurt. But even while he was playing, he said he started to hate it because of how systematic, how political it was beyond comparison. You don't know until you know, because all you know, people don't realize you got this TV on your wall that y'all can't see, but you only know what they show you. Yeah. And they're manipulating what they're showing you. They're not going to show you what they don't want you to see.
True.
That don't make sense. Well, let me show you what you hate. Who does that? But people don't even think about that. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You should definitely. I don't know if Noah gonna get on here and spill as much information as you would like, but giving him the break, like giving you the breakdown of like how structured.
I really should have brought both of y'all on here. If I would have thought, I didn't think about it.
We can do that. I mean, it ain't nothing to just do it.
An extended episode at some point, yeah. No, I wish I would have done it though. That would have been good.
Cause that D1 structure life, bro, they don't have no free time. Anytime I tell him like, yo, I'm cooking, he's like, nah, we in study hall. I'm like, yo.
And if you're not doing nothing, you're probably tired.
Sleep. Okay.
And you gotta get up early.
Exactly.
Try. I want you, boy. What's up? I want you, boy.
What got you in the podcast?
Huh?
What got you in the podcast?
I believe everyone has a purpose. Everyone has a destiny. Some people reach it, some people don't. Mm-hmm. And if you genuinely follow your heart, you will naturally get there. Like, life is a journey. And for me, the environment that I grew up in, jokes. I was a Jehovah's Witness at first, knocking on people's doors, right? But I was communicating. I was talking to people. Mm-hmm. Then I went to Zaxby's. I worked for 3 years. I was communicating. I was talking to people. So I always loved communicating, just speaking, and trying to figure out something that I knew I had a genuine shot at, and something that I knew felt natural coming out of my heart and out of my soul. Like, it didn't feel forced. Like, I tried DJing, we talked about that. It felt forced. Okay. I like roller skating. Even though it's therapeutic, I'm not as passionate as I am about just getting on here and speaking to someone. And it's not even like podcasting itself, it's what goes into podcasting. Like, some people would be like, damn, Chris, you always ask very like thoughtful or intentional questions. I like setting my questions up and being able to bring you on here, have a very interpersonal conversation, get to know more about your journey, and get to like facilitate that, talk to that. Like, it's everything that goes into podcasting, communicating, talking, friends, intentionality, like, and that's what I love about it. And it's therapeutic. Yeah. Because, saying something in your head versus speaking out loud are two completely different things. So both of us being able to say shit out loud, and then you'd be like, damn, I didn't think about it like that. Like, whether I'm podcasting with you or podcasting by myself, it genuinely, my critical thinking skills, it teaches me a lot. So that's why I love it so much.
Yeah. I like the conversation aspect.
Yeah.
As far as just like, because we do this all the time. Like, us, literally the three of us, well, for lot 4 of us, just literally just talk all the time.
Facts.
Like,
easily, naturally.
We bullshit on the phone or whatever.
So, ain't talking about nothing.
It is what it is. Like,
that's what I love. Yeah. Talking about life, talking about what's going on here and there.
Do you wish that you ever like diverted back to being an athlete?
I wish I would have taken track extremely serious to see what could have came out of it. I was really good in middle school, winning races, first, second, first. Naturally, like, I didn't even like I cared.
You a sprinter or long distance?
I was actually long distance in middle school. I ran at 800, 1600, and 3200.
What was wrong with you?
I don't know. Something in my head. I don't know. I was good at it though. Distance. My mind just said, Chris, keep going.
Keep going.
That's all I had. It was like, you wasn't tired as fuck. The only thought I had left was keep going.
Oh no.
Just keep going and breathe.
Jesus.
And I was good at it, but high school, them white boys, I'm gonna salute them. They know how to run. Mm-hmm. They get on that waterfall start and they just start running. And I wanted to switch, so high school I did 400, 4x4, 800. I ain't want to do the mile and the 2 mile no more. I wasn't passionate. That wasn't my speed. But I wish I would have taken it serious. Went to regionals, went to sectionals, went to state. Because I genuinely think even with my build and how long my legs are, that I would have
Yeah, for sure.
Because I wasn't I'm skinny right now. I'm trying to get up there, but I wasn't even working out to really build my muscles how I could have. So if I would have done that and taken it, I probably could have gone crazy. Wow. That's what I think. But that's why you gotta live in the moment, man. Because you don't get that time back. And it's so. I think everything happens the way it's supposed to, but it's still. I don't want to use the word unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, bro. It is unfortunate because I hate one thing I don't like about life, and I have no I have no complaints, but it's the only one. I hate how you have the most knowledge at the end of your life.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And that's why mentors are so important because they live their life. They're 70 years old right now, so they can give you that knowledge beforehand so you don't make the same mistakes. But that's why mentors and coaches are so big on if they're not coachable, I don't care how good they are, I don't want them.
Right.
Because if you're not gonna listen, you're not gonna get where you need to get in the time frame that you need to get there.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, I think that's why I've had such a hard time finding consistent mentor because I'm coachable when I agree with what's being coached.
But sometimes you don't understand and can't see it until the results are there. So you got to step out on faith. I think we're very similar in that area, though. If I feel like your lifestyle or what you have to show is nothing,
or not aligned with what I want mine to look like,
it's hard for me to step out on faith because I'm like, how you telling me to do X, Y, and Z when you don't have nothing to show for X, Y, and Z?
Exactly.
Can you blame me for that?
You're dead on. No, I can't.
That's all I'm saying.
Shout out to some of my teachers because I got called home multiple times. The exact people. Like, oh, I want you to do this. Look what you're doing. No, let me not say that. Let me not say that.
Look what you're doing is crazy.
Let me not say that.
Maybe they're passionate.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
I'm not going to cut it out at all.
Briefing, sue me.
Sorry. What's something people didn't/don't ask about your career that you think is important or you wish people did ask? What is something that people don't ask you about your career, your baseball career?
Baseball career.
Yeah. That you think is important or wish people did ask? Take your time.
Let this be first.
Godzilla KPH.
I like the question on how I got started because it's unique. Sometimes I wish people asked more about my why because I feel like my why is very unique. I came from an interesting situation in my household. I didn't have to ask for nothing. It's not a thing.
Okay. Yeah.
But it was just like the support system was a little shaky.
System was good. Oh, shaky.
Yeah. Support system was a little shaky. So that was
talking
my
about like
why.
emotional support.
Yes.
Or? Oh, okay. Cool.
So it was like that was my why. A lot of times it was like trying to earn your approval or like, yo, I'm over here type shit. You know.
You said trying to earn what?
Approval.
Okay.
Or like the attention, like, yo, I'm over here going crazy. Like, y'all see that?
Right.
Like, oh, you got it. You get all this.
Like, are you supporting me?
Financially?
You're good.
Yeah.
But everything's not about the money. You realize that.
As you grow.
You're fortunate enough to have that financial stability and understanding that that's not everything.
No, it's not, bro. And I know that's a hard sell to people that don't have financial stability.
Yeah, it is.
I'm definitely aware of that. But it's just the fact that even once you say you get the lottery tomorrow,
yeah,
you're still gonna be the same nigga.
You are. And it's funny because J. Cole and Love Yours and the song, I love that song so much, but he said a line that will always stick with me until the day I die. He said, you ain't never going to be happy till you love yours because it's always going to be somebody out there with a better girl, a better guy, with a better car, with a better house. Like, you could compare Beyonce to Elon Musk.
Yeah.
One of them, it got more money.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about that.
It's not about it. I mean, of course, you're going to want to do something with your life, provide for your kids, so of course you want to make a lot of money. Cool.
Right.
At the end of the day,
that's cool.
Spend, I'd say 75% of your life focusing on experiences, bro. I will never judge nobody. Let me hold it back into the question.
Bring it back.
I'm bringing it back to the question. So, I was a little shaky growing up. So my why. That was, for me, the reason that I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning going to work out. And that's something I just keep doing now because I just like to work out. But gaining that attention, like, yo, I'm over here, I'm going crazy. Like, coach is telling me, like, yo, you gonna start for us now. I just started playing baseball last year. That type thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the little stuff like that. As a kid, it used to eat at me. It was like, damn, why y'all don't want to come to the game?
It's very important, more than people might realize.
Bro, and when you gotta drive yourself to the game, that's a oh boy.
Especially if you lose.
Man.
Don't let you lose.
I can't count. Even if you win and have a great game, if there's nobody there to see it.
And you see other people's families supporting them. And I don't think parents and like elders really pick up or understand that we see that.
And I can't really trip because I swear to God I love my parents like more than anything.
I know you do.
They don't realize that in the moment. When you have multiple children, you don't really peep like that. And then when you have they always used to call me the strong child. Like I never really needed for nothing. I always, if I needed to buy something, I wouldn't ask for money. I would go find a way to hustle or sell something. Like I used to sell shoes. So if I really, I wanted something.
I used to sell drinks, food, snacks.
You feel
all of that.
I did too. I swear to God. If I
Smarties.
found any way to make some money, I would just do it. Yes, exactly. Because I wanted something. I don't like asking people, like, can you get this for me? Because then I feel subservient. You feel me? I'm not with that at all.
Right.
So I go find a way to go make some money and then get what I want or buy what I want. So I don't like asking stuff, but the little emotional attention stuff that you can't really ask for, you can't ask for that. It just has to happen naturally. Because if you ask for it, it's forced.
If you ask for it, it's not the same. And it's funny because I saw this girl on TikTok last night when I was laughing at my TikTok. She was like, am I crazy? Because when she was looking for a boyfriend, if she was in a relationship, she was like, I want you to text me. I don't want to tell you to text me. And then you start texting me, because if you start texting me, you're not texting because your heart, you naturally felt like, let me text them because I want to text them. Mm-hmm. Now you're thinking about it like it's a chore or obstacle. Mm-hmm. And it's vice versa. You're texting me because I told you to text me. So it's not the same.
Yeah, I agree.
Connecting that to your point.
No, you're right.
You want people to do things because you want them to do it.
Because they would like to.
Because they would like to do it.
Yeah. That's spot on. That's crazy, bro. I mean, it's just certain stuff you grow and realize as a kid where it's like, you don't realize how much impact it has on your why as far as living life.
No, it does.
Because even now, there'll be times where it's just like, why did I major in finance?
I did know that, but that's crazy.
Yeah, like
it's not crazy, but like I don't see that.
You feel me?
For you.
I could have majored in anything else.
Something you really love.
Can't major in baseball, but even if you go a little deeper.
Something that I was about to say you connect.
Even if you go a little deeper, if you focus on why I even started playing baseball, it was for the approval of something else.
Of what?
That, yo, I'm over here.
Oh.
I was a hooper. I loved basketball. I still love basketball to this day.
I didn't think that you was that passionate about basketball.
Bro,
when we went to the Peak and we was playing there.
Mm-hmm. Like that, bro, I love it.
I thought you was just somebody getting on the court.
Mm-mm. That's like my soul.
Heart to heart, soul to soul.
Swear to God, I love basketball. I mean, you can't do it at 5'10", 5'9".
Yeah, but now I get it though. I wouldn't say you couldn't. How tall was Nate Robinson? Yeah, he's an anomaly, but I'm just saying though.
Him and Isaiah, but yeah.
It's extremely complicated, especially as the game starts to adapt.
Yeah.
They got point guards that are 6'6".
Can I pour on you?
Oh yeah, do you think?
I ain't want to on your camera though. I ain't gonna let you like censor shit.
Have fun. I mean, as long as they don't censor it, shoot.
I ain't gonna spill nothing.
They ain't number one juice.
Nah, I'm about to add other stuff.
Alright. I'm saying the orange juice for them.
Yeah. You're right.
My last question.
What are we doing tonight?
If they don't take anything else away from this episode, what's one sentence that they should remember about the realm of baseball?
Alright.
If they don't take anything else away from this episode, what should the current and active and upcoming people remember about the realm of baseball?
You're supposed to fail. Put that sentence on a piece of paper was on my wall in college, because you're supposed to fail.
You're supposed to fail.
Yeah, like it sounds so messed up.
If you're not willing to fail, then you're not going for it. You're not passionate enough.
Seriously.
Because that passion has to outweigh the failure.
Exactly. You know who said that first?
Who?
Kobe.
Yeah,
that was one.
Mamba mentality that so many humans and people don't reach.
Never will reach. Like people don't really like. You hear the stories of what he used to be on, but until you see it firsthand, staying up all night playing a finals game, next morning you in the gym.
Because he was that passionate, he loved it. That's what he embodied.
Everybody looks for a finish line. You only become a superior athlete when you say, I don't care where the finish line is. I just like running.
Wow. I've never heard that.
No, seriously.
That's so good.
Yeah, like
I don't care where the finish line is. I just like running. Mm-hmm. Keep it going.
Yeah, I just like this part. We don't have to stop. At that point, you're superior.
Yeah, that's the clip, the beginning part. I don't care where the finish line is. I just like running. If that goes over y'all's heads, then y'all are not in the right mindset.
You're not there yet.
You're not there yet, and you will.
Maybe one day.
Maybe.
But I also have another clip, another sentence.
Another one.
That you should take before the end of this podcast. This nigga Chris can talk his ass off.
I can.
Skillfully. Not just no bumblebee, no. He's actually talking about something.
If it comes from Miles, that means something for real. Because Miles don't bullshit. He ain't gonna lie to me. He would have just kept that in his head. So y'all need to listen for real.
No, like these questions on point, the topics on point.
I appreciate it.
I'm proud of this. This is legit.
I'm making my way up one day at a time.
Man, it's gonna blow.
Trying to grow.
It's gonna blow overnight, like we said.
One day at a time.
Yeah.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Free Game, where the only thing that we do on this channel is what? Keep it a stat.